Lately, I've been wondering, why am I still paying for Prime Video when I'm so hooked on Netflix? So today, I'm breaking down the reasons why I am canceling Prime Video and sticking with Netflix. Let's dive in. So, let me start by saying I've been a loyal Prime Video subscriber for quite some time now. And I mean, it was worth it, or it's been worth it, or it was worth it up to a certain point. There are those rare gems like The Boys, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Nothing can surpass those shows. No one could have made them any better. Those are some of the perks that I got to enjoy as a Prime Video subscriber. However, recently I found that I'm less and less on Prime Video, and mostly I spend my watch time on Netflix. So it begged the question, really, why am I still paying for both? In this economy, you cannot manage to just throw away money, or at least to splurge on things that you're not seeing the value of. So this really gave rise to a deep analysis of, do I really want to keep both? This video, I'm going to compare Prime Video and Netflix. I'll talk about the price. I'll go talk about the user interface and the user experience. I'll talk about the content library as well, comparing the two to see where do I land, or why I chose to go the way I went. Firstly, the price for Amazon Prime, or at least for Prime Video, is very fair. It's very good. And especially if you are an Amazon Prime subscriber, you get certain perks like free shipping when you shop on Amazon. You can get a pick of certain discounts on products that are offered by Amazon, and not also to forget that it's bundled up with the Kindle Unlimited, all the Amazon products, to make it a full Amazon experience. However, if you are like me and you don't necessarily get the perks of all the other Amazon products, the price may cease to be as good. To give a background, those who have watched my newbie tag would know that I am based in South Africa, and for the longest time with shipping, it would be quite a hefty shipping price for any product bought on Amazon. So I preferred to buy from local service providers like Takealot, and anything that I could get, even from places like Shein, I would get them from Shein. And because Amazon shipping prices were not the best. Currently, however, Amazon is doing like a soft launch to come into SA, but it's not fully to the level where I can say that I can be a Prime member and get all the perks that are required or that are experienced by a Prime member. So for me, the price factor has not been one that I've utilized to its full potential. However, on the other hand, Netflix has a pretty sweet deal when you think about it. It has several bundles or packages that you can choose from that give you access to like minimum number of devices. You get to pay a smaller amount depending on how many devices you want to connect. You can pay more and more. So if your economics are not economicing that particular time, you can subscribe to a package that is cheaper. So that one, it's a bit of a Netflix sort of wins, but not by much. However, going on to the second one, the content library. Comparing the content library of Prime Video and Netflix, Netflix definitely wins. Netflix has been in the game for a longer period of time. It has brought up a variety more it has more films, movies, stand-up comedies, and everything than there are at Prime Video. But not to sell Prime Video short, when I was very happy with it, it had some really good, or has some really good original offerings, like all the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, absolute best, one of the best things I've ever watched on television. The Wheel of Time, and the what is it called, that Lord of the Rings show, Power of the Ring, I think it's called, and The Boys. Those are some really unique and great offerings. But when you're now talking about a bigger library, let's say you are feeling in a particular mood, you feel like watching romantic comedies, they're there, but the library is limited. You want to watch stand-up comedy, there, but library again is limited. So it doesn't cater for different moods that you may be feeling as much as Netflix does. Netflix will cater for you no matter what genre you want to watch, you'll find it there. And I love that with Netflix also, you get more of the local content. It's been, or let's say if you want to watch, like me, you want to watch more South African based TV, you can definitely find some movies and TV shows. And if you want to watch something Italian, you can get it. Something Turkish, you can get it. It has many different genres and origin countries, which I think is so amazing. And it really catered for me. I went through a phase where I loved Korean dramas. I think the first quarter of the year I was watching Korean drama after Korean drama after Korean drama, so that kept me on Netflix a whole lot. So as far as content is concerned, Netflix definitely wins. In a perfect world, I would have both Prime and Netflix, but up to a certain point, I feel like at this point I have sort of exhausted most of what Prime has to offer. Some shows are coming in, of course, but not at the rate that Netflix is pumping them out. I think I'm pretty certain Netflix has been dropping something new every month, every month you get to see something new, something new, which has been amazing. The next thing I want to talk about is the user experience or the user interface. Um, with Prime Video, there's this particular feature that I very much love that I had been utilizing a lot. It's got this X-ray feature where if you're watching a particular movie or series or whatever, it gives you the cast, but not just the cast, it's a small bio about them, what they've worked on, and any behind the scenes or sort of little nuggets that are provided on the overall movie, as well as the cast and crew, which I found very cool. If you love trivia, if you love just knowing little tidbits of whatever you have watched, especially those things that you love, getting to find out the extra layer, that has been amazing. And it's definitely a plus over Netflix. However, the rest of the interface with Prime Video, the rest of the interface feels a little bit cluttered and all over the place, and it's not that it's hard, but it's not easy either. For example, if you want the on Prime, you get some things that are free when you subscribe to Prime Video, and then there are some movies or TV shows that are like on rent or up for rent. The two, there isn't like a proper section that tells you these are free and these ones are rented out. If there was like a category where they included information where you clearly know that this one is where we get the free, this one is where we get the rented out things, it would be so much easier to navigate. So I found myself constantly wondering, is this part, is this free under subscription, or do I have to pay extra to watch it? That part I definitely did not like. However, with Netflix, it is very simple. The interface is very simple, arranged by genre. You know what is there on Netflix is what is available to you to watch, and it tells you if they are, well, like what they've been doing recently of rolling over, especially series and episodes in increments. They give it to you with the dates and everything, so that you know, okay, this one I cannot binge, this one I can binge and watch everything straight away. I appreciate that, and I love that. And the interface feels very simple, basic, and clean, but in the best way for the user. Everything is ready to watch. I do not need to pay anything extra. I know that if my subscription is on point, then everything that is available I can watch. I love that. As you know, I wouldn't want to spend money or extra money. Maybe I would prefer a situation where Prime Video would just build in the amount that they want to charge people. All those movies are included there, so that there isn't a time where I need to pay extra. It feels like you're being swindled in a way. You're told you paid this much to get access to the movies, but there are certain special movies that have to be paid extra or topped up for you to watch. I'm a bit iffy on that one. So in a nutshell, why does Netflix win? I've come to the junction where I see that it doesn't benefit me for me to pay to those two streaming platforms when I can choose one that is good and gives me everything that I need, and I save up a little extra cash that I would have used. So for me, even though I love the X-ray factor and I love the trivia that Prime Video offers, and even though there are some original series that I love that are originals on Prime Video, comparing the pros and cons, really, I've come to the decision that Netflix has the better content library. It has the better offering in terms of price to the price to what I'm getting, I get so much more for less. So at this current moment, when I'm coming to a little bit more money, I can then subscribe again to both of them. Hopefully some of the shows that I love on Prime Video would have stacked up again, and I'll be able to binge a bit more. But for the now, I feel like I've sort of exhausted that everything that Prime Video has to offer at this juncture, and it would benefit me to save a little extra cash by canceling it. So there's that. These are my reasons why I am canceling my Prime Video subscription and sticking to Netflix. Let me know what you think. If anything I said you do not agree with or you agree with, let me know in the comment section. If you would like to hear more about my opinions on everything, books, TV, and movies, definitely subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a video. Thank you so much for sticking with me until this point. Until next time, bye.